Jesus. Blood of Jesus. Blood of Jesus. See my head, they go inside this place. This guy, they give me linear cough. See.
Hi, I'm Essie and you're welcome to my channel where the conversation is real and Essie's got the tea. It's another braider and client shenanigans. It's safe to say we get this weekly these days, and this time it involves the popular braider BeautyByAliceDimplz. A client recently shared her frustration about the braids she got at Alice's shop, and let's just say it didn't go as expected. For those at the back who don't know, Alice Mukendi, popularly known as BeautyByAliceDimplz, is a US-based hairstylist with over 11 million followers. Alright, she is known for her braiding skills and bubbly personality that involves her signature one lash and up close chewing gum ASMR kind of content. Now, depending on who is watching, some find it entertaining while others find it extremely annoying. I have never seen Alice in a call out, but recently, I'm talking about like a week ago or a few days ago, a client had an experience that left her disappointed.
So my sole purpose of making this video is to let y'all know that everything that glitter ain't gold and everything that's bought is not meant to be sold, okay? Look at my roof. Look at my roof. Look, I just got my hair done yesterday. Look at my roof. Story time. So I've been on here and I've been seeing the lady, BeautyByAlice, her. I booked an appointment with her, okay? And this video is not to bash the lady, but it's so because a lot of people do good reviews on stuff, but they don't leave bad reviews. So all you see is good reviews and you thinking you're gonna have a good experience, okay? So she posted the other day, she doing a sale from March 15th, something like that, up until April something. So I'm like, okay, I'm finna go book with her. I paid my deposit. I booked for yesterday, which was March 19th. Paid my deposit. After I do that, I get on Instagram and I see her say, oh, well, I'm sorry for any inconvenience, but I won't be able to do the special. I'm not going to take no clients from the 20th of March because of something. So I'm going to be taking clients on the 24th for the special or whatever.
Hello guys, so I'm going to make an adjustment about the promotion that I announced to you guys that it was going to start in March 10th to April 20th. So unfortunately, I won't be able to get any customers from March 20th to Monday the 24th. So the 24th, it will be the day when we are going to start this promotion. But for those of you that are already booked, keep your appointment and you are still coming and we're going to serve you.
So I'm like, okay, well, whatever. So she was like, I'ma still, if you have your appointment, keep your appointment. I'ma honor the price. Woo-the-woo, woo-the-wop. Cool. 12 o'clock come when it's time for my appointment. I pull up to the shop. The door open. I'm like, okay. I walk in there. Nothing's in there. I walk all the way to the back. Maybe she got a chair in the back. She doing it because she moving or whatever. Nothing's in there. So I call her. And she like, when do you have the appointment for? And I'm like, today at 12 o'clock. She was like, huh? I'm like, yeah. She like, so what, you were trying to get the special, or it don't matter what I was trying to get. I booked an appointment with you for 12 o'clock and it's not even much hair in this motherfucker.
I know the lateness had already left a bitter taste in the client's mouth. The client had a 12 p.m. appointment, but according to her, Alice and her team showed up very, very late, like 30 minutes or more late. And honestly, if I were in that situation, coming to a shop for the first time when we've not established some sort of relationship and I'm just a first timer, I am expecting professionalism. And me being there before the hairstylist, I would definitely feel disappointed and kind of upset. And I just feel like this already set the tone and this client is already on the edge as it is.
So she say, hold on right quick, I'm going to call you back. So I wait. She called back probably like 5 minutes later. Oh, well, I just talked to my buddy and she going to come. She going to take you to the new shop and braid your hair. She going to be about 30 minutes. 30 minutes passed. Okay. Nobody pulled up. So I called. She like, okay, well, she pulling up in the parking lot now. Some. Cool. We go to the new building. I'm agitated, okay? I'm agitated because, for one, ma'am, I booked the appointment with you.
So she never booked for me. She booked for the shop option. Like, I have two options. You book for me or you book for my girls. So she never booked for me. You guys, please don't fall for this lie, because the way you see me on social media, that's how I am in real life. She never booked for me. If she has booked for me, baby, trust me, I will cancel my trip. I would cancel anything that I had going on just to provide her with my service. She never booked for me. I am so sorry. If she had called me maybe and let me know that, Miss Alice, I don't have money to pay for you, but can you do my hair? I could have you know, fixed the appointment with her so I can do her hair. But since she didn't book for me, I don't know why she think I'm the one that had to do her hair. I said it very well on the website. Yeah, I have two options. It's either you book for me or you book for my girls. And I don't know, you guys, you can insult me the way you want.
So this was Alice's first response to the call out. In her response, she made it clear that the client did not specifically book her to do the braids. You remember the client said she booked Alice to braid her hair. And in this video, she explained that her booking type has two options, which is the Get Slayed by Alice, which costs extra. Like for Alice to braid your hair, it costs extra. Okay, and there is a Get Styled by the Shop option where another braider handles the appointment. That is a braider under Alice. But for Alice to braid your hair, that is going to accrue like more cost. Now, I actually went through Alice's booking site myself, and let me tell you, it is very confusing. The way it is set up, it is not clear. Like it is not really clear that if you choose the Get Styled by the Shop option, Alice won't be the one braiding your hair. There is no obvious like explanation that separates the two options in a way that someone unfamiliar with the system would immediately understand. I went to that site and I was confused. Like, now I understand why the client thought that Alice would be the one to braid her hair, because the way the whole thing was just set up, it was very, very confusing. So while Alice did clarify this after the fact, I think there's definitely an oversight on her end when it comes to how the website is structured. They need to make that distinction clearer, because Get Slayed by Alice could easily sound like just a premium version of styling. Honestly, imagine you booked a website of a popular braider that you see on social media and probably expecting the braider to be the one to braid your hair, and it turned out different. Now for real, I'm gonna be upset. What's your thoughts on the separate bookings?
So the lady, she like, okay, well, you're not gonna be able to get knotless because of the length of your hair, so you gotta get box braids. You can't get medium, you gotta get small. Okay, whatever, ma'am. I just need me some braids at this point.
I say, oh, I'm so sorry that this happened again. I am so sorry. I truly apologize for this, but my girl, she got you, and you know, if anything, please just communicate and let me know. And yeah, she said, oh, okay, no, it's fine. You're good. I said, okay. So extension, and my girl started to do her hair as knotless, but she have short hair. I would like, when some of you come in to give statements about shop or braider that they do your hair good, you have to speak the truth. That's the thing with this thing. Speak the truth. The truth will help you. Speak, because me, if she speak the truth, then I was gonna call her and we can talk about this between me and her. But the fact that she come on say lie, that's why I'm making this video, you know. So her hair is short like this. This is how much her hair is. This is how much her hair is, because I saw her on the video. It's not like Ajina saw her hair. I saw her hair. You guys can ask her to take one braid out. Just take one braid out so you guys can see the length of her hair. Her hair is super, super short. So I am sure she saw the video that I did to my previous customer that she had short hair, and that's why she booked her appointment. And again, that previous customer, she paid for me to do her hair. She paid. She did not pay for my braider, because we had conversation, me and her, before her coming. I told her, say, you know that my price is this and my shop price is this. She said, yes, Miss Alice, I know, I have already checked your price and I want to go for you. And that's when she booked for me. So it clearly says on the website, you want to book for me or you want to book for the braider.
Now let's talk about another major misunderstanding in this situation, the promotion itself. Alice made it clear that her promotional price of $250 and up was specifically for knotless braids, not any other style. And according to her, mid-back to waist-length knotless braid would be around $250, but if you wanted longer braids like butt length, the price would increase.
I told you guys that I'm doing the promotion for knotless, and the price is $250 and up. You guys are not reading that part. I want you guys to really read everything, please. $250 and up, which means $250 is waist length to mid back, but if you want butt length, the price will change a little bit.
That's where the and up part comes in. But here's where things got tricky. The client didn't book for regular knotless braids. She wanted boho knotless braids, which were not part of the promotion. You know, before we make any judgment, we have to really understand both sides. Now, on top of that, there was another issue. The client's hair was too short for knotless braids, because for those wondering why the client has box braids, you know, boho box braids instead of knotless, apparently her hair is too short and will slip out if they had, you know, done knotless. So the shop suggested switching to box braids instead to make sure the style would last, and the client Agreed. So in the end, the client didn't get the promotional style or the style she originally wanted. Instead, she got boho box braids, which were, a compromise based on the length of the client. Because I saw some comments, people saying, but she wanted knotless braid and she got box braids. This was the reason why they gave her box braids instead of knotless braid. And I saw the length of the client. I think some hairstylists might be able to pick the hair for knotless, but every hairstylist with their ability. You understand? So at this point, it's just clear that this situation was a mix of miscommunication and unclear expectations. The client may not have realized that boho knotless wasn't included in the promo because initially, she booked for the 19th, which was the initial date for the promo. Right? Analysis team could have just explained things more clearer from the start. Plus, the last minute switch from knotless to box braid just added to another layer of confusion. And I think that sometimes, if you wanted a particular hairstylist to be the one to style your hair and the hairstylist didn't turn up, it's okay to just, cancel or ask after the specific braider that you want to braid your hair. So I just feel like the client should have just, not let someone else braid her hair if she had wanted Alice to be the one to braid her hair. And then Alice and her team would have made it clear to her that, for you to book Alice, it's going to accrue more costs, more price. Yeah, and then it's up to her to pick if she wants Alice to be the one to braid her hair. Do you think Alice's team should have made the details clearer, or was this just a case of the client's misunderstanding? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section.
$500. Boho knotless, bitch, these knots. Okay, whatever. So the lady finishes my hair and I got my edges, they was out. So I'm like, okay, you gonna do my edges, huh? She handed me the edge control and the brush and told me she not good at doing other people's edges, that I need to do my own.
I want you guys to know, if you come before the promotion to make your hair, you are going to pay a regular price. But if you book your appointment before the date of the promotion, but you come on the promotion day, then you are going to pay the promotion price. Please, guys, I want you to get that. I don't want any confusion. Please.
$550. That is a lot. That is a lot for braids, honestly. I don't know if it's because I'm African and the conversion and whatever, but that is a whole lot for braids. Okay, I would not sit on your chair. Call me cheap. I would not sit on a chair without knowing the price of a hairstyle I'm getting. I am asking first, please, how much? My hairdresser knows me. Like, if I'm not making my hair myself, I'm asking my hairstylist. She knows me, I would ask, because I do not want issues. So I'm guessing the first misunderstanding, the first miscommunication is the promotion, the change of dates, everything about that just caused a whole lot of mess.
So mind you, I had put a $50 deposit down. So my remaining balance was $450. I gave her $500 bills. So she was like, well, let me see if Alice could cash app you the $50. I'm like, okay, cool. So she texts her, and then she texts back talking about Alice said no tip. The tip is, don't ever in your life play with me like that again. Okay? That's the tip. And it just was this is my experience.
Speaking of the begging of the tip, my brother never asked you for the tip. She never. I was on the phone when she finished your hair. When you gave her the money, she asked me if how much you was paying. I explained to her how much you are paying, and she told you she's looking for the chance to give you the $50 back, and you told her to keep the money. That's what you told her. You told her to keep the $50. So why are you lying? Why are you saying that she begged you? Come on now.
Talking about the tip, I never asked Titanic for tip. I braided your hair, and even when I made your hair, I asked you if you liked your hair. You told me you liked your hair. Wait, what am I hearing that I asked you for tip? I have proofs on my phone. I had a chat with Alice. When I finished your hair, I asked you what was the balance. And then you told me maybe $450. And then I said, how much deposit did you make? You said you made $50 deposit. I said, okay, hold on, let me ask Alice. And I got on my phone and I chatted Alice up. I have the chat which I'm going to put up here for everyone to see. And I asked Alice, I told Alice, I'm done. what's our balance? And Alice said, $450. I said, okay. The lady gave me, then I told the lady, Titanic, and Titanic gave me $500. That's $100 notes in 5 places. And I told Alice she gave me $500 and she wants to get back $50. And then Alice went ahead and, she responded to my text. I'm going to put it there. And then she said, is it tip? And I asked the lady, I told her right there, I said, Miss Alice said, is it tip? Yeah, and she was like, okay, you know what, Tonya? The tip is for you. You can have it. It's for you. So Titanic laid emphasis on the tip being mine. She said the tip is for me because I kind of understood she was still kind of mad at Alice, But me now coming online to see that I begged for tip, I never begged for tip. I would not sit here and watch someone rubbish my name. No, I did not ask for tip. Alice texted and said, is it tip? And then I asked Titanic just the way Alice put it there. Is it tip? And I asked Titanic. I said, excuse me. She said, is it tip? And then you said I should have it, that the tip is yours.
This whole thing is a mess, like a serious mess. So it is clear that Alice brought tip into the conversation. But why did she say she didn't ask for tip? That she was on the phone, her girl didn't ask for tip. Well, it's good that she actually was clearing her braider's name by saying her girl didn't ask for tip. Now, second, the client got mad they asked for tip from her, review video, but she clearly and willingly gave tip to the braider. So why make it look like you were coerced or kind of forced into giving tip? It's your money and you're well within your right not to give tip for a bad service. I really have issues with her acting like, the whole tip didn't sit well with her, but she gave the braider tip. Now, third, braider is under Alice and she simply conveyed a message from her boss to the client. Is it tip? She asked the client and the client said, well, it's yours. If I were the client and you ask me, is it tip? I'm going to assume you're asking for a tip. Is this a language barrier issue or what? What do y'all think about this whole thing?
Look at my roof. And then I specifically told the lady, minimum boho hair. If I tell you minimum boho hair, it's no reason I should be getting out the chair looking like a bohemian battlefield warrior. Okay? Now see, if I put it to the side like this a little bit. Okay, if I put it to the side like this a little bit, kind of eating a bit. For $500, $550. Never again. Never again. Never again. Then she was just like, oh, I'm sorry. She was like, you don't look happy. I'm not happy. And this is my thing. As a business owner, because I'm a loctician. I cook. I'm a jack of all trades. I'm big on customer service. If I do anything, the smallest thing to inconvenience somebody, I'm going to make sure I do the biggest thing to make sure that you're satisfied. So you didn't say, okay, well, next time you come, I won't charge you for this hair, the hair to add on, or this time I'm gonna take this off for you, or you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. You really sat up here and asked me, was I leaving a tip? Told the lady to ask me, was I leaving a tip? Look at my roof.
Customer who is just clearly dissatisfied with the results she got. She paid $550 for this style, which is a lot of money. And at that price, I'm expecting a flawless crisp finishing and all that. Everything should be done right. I am expecting perfection if I am paying that amount of money. I want my money's worth. So she is well within her right to be mad if the style wasn't what she expected.
But I just can't understand people that will make the appointment just to come and trash my name. They will make the appointment just because they want to come in. They don't like Miss Alice and they want to come in and just, come and get their hair done, and they're going to grab their phone and put in front of themselves and make a video to trash my name. That is not okay and that is unacceptable.
First, Titanic, I don't know your real name, but I'm sorry you didn't like your braids. And I feel if you don't like your braids, what you should have done was reach out to Alice and tell her you don't like your braids, and then, we'll get it all fixed, or I don't know, just do something. But instead, you went on the internet and then you started saying all sorts. It's okay, customers are always right.
This is where I think the client went wrong. Not speaking up during the appointment, not speaking up during the braiding, session, not speaking up after you've seen the braids. you looked at yourself in the mirror and you saw the braids, you didn't speak up. If you don't like the hairstyle, tell the braider right there and then. If they ignore you or dismiss your concerns or your complaints, then you have every right to come, take the issue on social media. But this culture of staying silent, pretending to like the hair, and then dragging the stylist online, that is very, very low. Why would you pretend that you liked the hair only to come bash them later? Because according to the braider, she asked her if she liked the hair. She said yes. If I were the braider, I would feel bad too, because you told me you liked it, then turn around and said you hated it online. Speak up in the moment. Let them fix it or acknowledge your concerns before going online. And honestly, I think this was what escalated the situation. If the client had voiced her complaint earlier, maybe the entire thing would have gone differently. They would have maybe told her, okay, please come another time. We're going to make a better discount. We're going to change the braids. Where do you want us to change? What do you want us to do? Just, something like that. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. On Alice's part, I just think she needs to learn to accept constructive criticism, or should I say review, because I don't see how you're making how many part series just to explain what happened instead of just being accountable and just apologizing and deading the issue. Because I heard some people said Alice came for the lady's child. I can't find a video on that. All right, because when you start explaining, you won't know when you would go off course. You don't know when you would start insulting the client. You won't know when this or that will happen. Just apologize, be accountable, or just lay it down, keep it at that, right? Because this whole gaslighting, manipulation, it's not looking nice. Just apologize and be accountable, and understand that no business is perfect. One negative review does not erase all the positive ones. Alice should be open to feedback rather than reacting defensively. Do you understand? Okay, and the website should be more structured and clear. They should work on that. A professional should revamp the whole, should I say, website and layout and everything. You get?
So you guys, I took responsibility and this morning, and I went ahead and called the clients that came to our shop, and things didn't really go the way she was expecting it. And I want to just come up here. I'm not going to say nobody's name, because basically I'm coming here to just wash my hands and be sure everything is okay and we are all good. So this morning I decided to take responsibility to call the customer and talk to her to really understand what really went wrong, because me seeing short video on social media, it was not helping at all, and seeing comments, it was not helping, because I'm hearing this, I'm seeing this, it was just too much. So what I did is I went ahead and talked to the client, and I asked my customer to really tell me what was the problem. I put all my Beauty by Alice on the side, and I really went ahead and called her because I wanted to know what was the issue. I wanted her to tell me between me and her, instead of me listening to it on social media or seeing short video that people was tagging me on. So I went ahead and we had a conversation. It was a very smooth conversation, and she let me speak, I let her speak, and we really came up with what really was matter. She told me everything, and I understand that everything that I was saying. She didn't know that she was not booking with me. She just booked appointments according to her. She didn't know which side it was me, which side was not me, and she just went ahead and booked appointment thinking she was gonna get me. But unfortunately, things happened the way it did happen, and I would like to sincerely apologize to every single person that I hurt their feelings, and also the customer as well. I am really sincerely sorry. And my braider that did her hair, I also talked to her, and she's also apologizing. And because of the job that she did, I really didn't see the hair from the back. What I see, it was mostly from the front when the first video came up, and it was just a stitch that I saw because I didn't have a way to see everything. All I was seeing, it was a small video, like I said. So my braider say she's also sorry, and I am so sorry.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I just got off of the phone with Alice. She apologized to me. Miss Alice sent me $150 for my hair and sent me my $50 tip that the lady asked me for. So she told me sorry, and she sent me $200. That will be the conclusion of this. I'm not going back and forth with nobody about the situation no more. This is how long my hair is. Everybody saying, let's see how long your hair is. I don't know. I just feel like I could have got knotless braids. But God bless everybody. And I wish nothing but blessings and prosperity amongst all of y'all.
As you can see, that is how the story goes. I don't know if there are any more parts. At this point, I'm actually very tired of the story. So at the end of the day, this situation was just, to me, a mix of miscommunication, you know, unclear booking details, expectations. Just what do you think? Was the client, you know, justified in calling out Alice, or should she have addressed her issues directly before taking it online? And do you think Alice needs to work on her booking system and customer service? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye bye.